Hey guys, Brian from Boas here. 2024 has been a great year for me as far as boa breeding, and I've got lots of exceptional baby boas available now. I've got lots of locality boas, from red tails to dwarf boas to Argentines to island boas, and a lot of really cool morph boas as well. So if you're looking for a boa, I'm sure to have something that suits your fancy. Today I want to give you a very small sampling of the plethora of serpent riches available at Boas right now. I'm going to show you just a few available baby boas, get on my close-up lens, take a quick look at some of these beautiful animals. And I also want to tell you that you can see all of the available animals at my Flickr site. The link is below the video description. There's also information about the boas there. And if you want to ask me a question, you can reach out to me by email. My email is below the video description. You can also check out my terms of sale at the link below the video description. So without further ado, let's get out the close-up lens, take a quick look at some of these great baby boas. 2024 was a really great year for Suriname red tails, and I had 4 litters. And this is a male from my latest litter, number 4. And this was a cross between my Mr. Pink, who's my Tweed Hope Florida Red Tails male, with my dwarfish LaFleur female. This is a real nice animal. He definitely has the positive attributes of both of the parents. Real great looking animal. And this guy is completely unrelated to my other 3 litters from my Boas bloodline. Here's another really amazing Suriname red tail. This guy is from my litter number 2, and this is what I call my Boas bloodline. It's a cross between my 2 main bloodlines, my Prometheus bloodline and my Picasso bloodline, which I've been working on for many years to improve them, and they're just getting better and better every year. Just look at the markings and color and contrast on this animal, just off the charts. One of my all-time favorite locality boas, of course, is the Argentine boa, and I had a really nice litter this year. Still have quite a few of them available. These guys are really growing nicely. They put on quite a bit of size since they were born, and just really great animals to work with, these nice Argentine boas. Here's another really highly recommended locality boa, the longicata boa or longtail boa. And I had 2 really nice litters this year. This is one from litter number 1, which is the Basset bloodline. I also had a litter from Min Russo's bloodline. These animals are pretty similar overall. They're a little bit different between the bloodlines, but they're both really nice animals. And these animals start off relatively light, but they get darker with every shed. And as an adult, this animal will look completely different. He'll be pretty much completely black except for some of his saddle markings. Just a great boa. I always love watching these guys change as they get darker and darker as they grow up, and they're just really striking looking adults. But got a lot of really nice long-tail boas available now from 2 different bloodlines. Have them specially priced, so don't miss out on these great longicata. 2024 was a great year for dwarf boas. This is a Cocker Key dwarf boa, which is the first of 3 dwarf boa localities that I had this year. I'll show you the other 2 in a minute here, but these Cocker Keys boas are from a small island off the coast of Belize. They're quite rare in herpetoculture, and honestly I don't know anyone else who had another litter of these this year. So if you want some really nice Cocker Key boas, don't miss out on this litter. Got a few more available. Just love the nice oval shaped saddles on these guys and the regular patterns. Really cool looking locality boa. These guys get to about 4 to 5 feet long, so they're a perfect size if you're looking for something that's not that big. The Cocker Key dwarf boa. Another dwarf island boa I have available right now is the Qual Key dwarf boa, another form of dwarf boa, also from Belize. As you can see, distinctly different from the Cocker Key. These Qual Keys, as you can see, are a little bit lighter in color, and they overall have more aberrant patterns and more striping. This one in particular has some striping towards the tail, but some of them have a more uniform appearance as well. Got a really nice litter of these Qual Key dwarf boas available right now, so check them out. Great dwarf boa, gets up to around 5 feet long. And this is the last of the 3 dwarf boas in the dwarf boa trifecta. Of course, the Tarahumara mountain dwarf boa from northern Mexico. These are arguably the smallest of the 3, maxing out at about 4 to 4.5 feet long. Great boa to keep, real nice personality. They can be a little sassy sometimes, but they never actually bite, they just kind of hiss, and it's quite comical once you get used to it. But as adults, they're always really calm, and this behavior generally goes away once they get to be a few months old. Great dwarf boa from Mexico, the Tarahumara mountain dwarf boa. One more great locality boa for the video is the Pearl Island boa. Had a real nice litter early this spring and got several really nice animals still available. You can see these guys have this really reduced pattern, almost hypomelanistic. They're an island boa from the Pacific coast of Panama, and they're really distinct in terms of both their appearance and their behavior. But these are known as saboge or Pearl Island boas. Great animal to work with if you're looking for something a little bit different. Thought I'd end the video by showing you guys a few of the great morph boas I have available now. Never had so many great boas available, both the locality and the morph boas. And this is an IMG boa. Just an amazing looking animal. This one has been through just a few shed cycles. You can see how dark she's getting already. This animal is going to be super dark as an adult. And these IMG boas, it's a melanistic boa that gets a little bit darker with every shed. Great to watch the metamorphosis. And so you can see the beautiful contrast. I love how the tail saddles stand out against the dark background. This one is also double het for both call albino and for anerythristic. So it's a genetic powerhouse if you're looking to get into a real great morph project in IMG combo. And the IMG is a great popular morph to work with. But just such a beautiful animal, and this one is going to be just stunning as an adult. Here's an animal from my second morph litter, a Moran hypo-jungle litter, and this guy is just truly off the charts. This is a super Moran hypo. It has 2 copies of the Moran gene, and it's just an amazing looking phenotype. Just look at the color, look at those tail markings. Really awesome looking animal. These super Morans are really rare. There's only been a handful of them produced, and I'm fairly certain I'm the only place that has them right now. If you're looking to get a really, really cool pet boa, these guys are just amazing looking. And this one is also hypo. When this one was born, it was quite a bit lighter, and the red has just gotten more deep and intense over time. I have a few other Superman hypos available also, but great, definite top shelf animal, the Superman hypo. The Hypo Jungle Moran litter has so many off the chart animals I could devote an entire video to it, but I'll just show you one more to wrap up this video. This is a Hypo Jungle Moran male. Great looking animal. You can see he's got this full stripe, but I just love how the saddles form these kind of circles down his back, but it's connected with the stripe. Just a really amazing looking animal. Here's a closer look of the Hypo Jungle Moran, and you can see this is a boa that I would call living art. Definitely a designer boa, but just amazing how these 3 genes interact to form this work of reptile art. And this guy is available now, as well as lots of other great morph and locality boa, so be sure to check out my Flickr page. The link is below the video description for the boa of your dreams. So that was just a quick look at a few available animals. This is just a small sampling. I've got lots of other animals of all descriptions at my Flickr site, and you can see the complete lineup at the Flickr site. The link is below the video description. You can also check out my terms of sale, and you can email me, and both of those are under the video description. So reach out to me if you have any questions, or you're interested in something, or there's something that you want that you don't see, and I'll let you know exactly what I have. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at these baby boas. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like the video if you haven't already, and enjoy your boas.